Terminator: Dark Fate, opening on November 1st at Regal, is finally bringing the series creator, James Cameron, back into the fold, this time as producer, with Deadpool's Tim Miller set to helm the movie. However, Cameron isn't the only series veteran making their first return to the franchise since 1991's Terminator 2: Judgment Day. Sarah Connor herself, Linda Hamilton, is back, once again taking up the big guns and strapping on her combat boots just as she did in Terminator 2, in order to save humanity from a robot apocalypse. And she is certainly ready to rock and roll. If you thought that Connor was a serious butt kicker in T2, which she was for sure, don't get me wrong, in Dark Fate she is on a warpath, having apparently spent the last few decades of her life, after taking down Cyberdyne in T2, hunting rogue Terminators. She's in the business of blowing up killer robots, and business is looking pretty good. This time around, Hamilton is joined by two other women on screen. Natalia Reyes' Dany Ramos, a young woman who finds herself on the wrong side of Gabriel Luna's new, hyper-advanced Terminator, and Mackenzie Davis's Grace, the cybernetic super soldier sent back in time to save her. So, in a nutshell, Dany is Dark Fate's Sarah Connor, finding herself stuck in a similar situation to the one that Connor faced in the original 1984 Terminator. Only this time, the actual Sarah Connor is along for the ride and ready to help protect her. And her experience dealing with and ultimately hunting Terminators is definitely going to play a major role in her relationship with Dany and Grace, as seen in the footage Paramount debuted at this year's San Diego Comic-Con. Also in that new footage, we got to see Hamilton and Arnold Schwarzenegger reunite once again, though there wasn't any cheerful hugging between old friends, as the battle-hardened Connor doesn't quite trust the aging T-800. And after what she went through in the original Terminator, you can't really blame her there. Though you'd think T2 would have given her a bit of a soft spot for robots who look like Arnie. However, with a Terminator on the loose who can separate his liquid metal part from his regular robot part, effectively doubling the threat, Connor and crew are going to need all the help that they can get, whether she can personally trust Arnie or not. Though with how proficient at kicking butt Connor and newcomer Grace seem to be, maybe they won't need his help so much after all. With these powerful women taking center stage in this entry in the landmark sci-fi action franchise, Dark Fate is sure to leave a lasting impression on viewers across the globe. And with Dark Fate achieving an R rating, the action is sure to be just as visceral and intense as one would expect. And you can catch all the Terminator fighting action for yourself when Terminator: Dark Fate opens on November 1st at Regal.